We're here with students from AP Computer Science to give you some information about computer science. What sort of content will they learn in this class?
We're going to learn a lot of computer concepts, and we're going to learn how to program in Java, mainly extensively. Learn how to program in Java.
And another part of that is complex understanding and how to tackle a problem in multiple directions.
And learn programming and coding, obviously.
Oh, we basically just cover Java and other computer science concepts through Java.
I was 13 when I first got access to a computer.
My parents bought me a Macintosh in 1984 when I was 8 years old.
I learned to code in college.
Freshman year, first semester, intro to computer science.
I wrote a program to play tic-tac-toe.
I think it was pretty humble beginnings. I think the first program I wrote asked things like, what's your favorite color? Or how old are you?
I first learned how to make a green circle and a red square appear on the screen.
The first time I actually had something come up and say, hello world, and I made a computer do that. It was just astonishing.
What sort of challenges did you face while taking this class?
I thought that learning the vocabulary was the hardest part.
For me, it's like when we're doing homework at home, no one's like helping you, so we can't really get any help, so it's just like struggling.
I think the biggest challenge for me was that unlike math, unlike science, unlike a lot of these other practices and sciences that involve a single way, a single method of tackling a problem, computer science is nearly endless in the amounts and the thought process you can approach something with.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. It's mainly that it's a very different type of AP class in the way that you tackle all the problems that you're given. It takes a lot of complex thought.
It's really not unlike kind of playing an instrument or something, or playing a sport. It starts out being very intimidating, but you kind of get the hang of it over time.
Coding is something that can be learned, and I know it can be intimidating. A lot of things are intimidating, but what isn't?
A lot of the coding that people do is actually fairly simple. It's more about the process of breaking down problems than, sort of coming up with complicated algorithms as people traditionally think about it.
You don't have to be a genius to know how to code. You need to be determined.
Addition, subtraction, that's about it.
You should probably know your multiplication tables.
You don't have to be a genius to code. Do you have to be a genius to read?
Even if you want to become a race car driver or play baseball or build a house, all of these things have been turned upside down by software.
What it is, computers are everywhere. You want to work in agriculture? Do you want to work in entertainment? Do you want to work in manufacturing? It's just all over.
Here we are, 2013. We all depend on technology to communicate, to bank, information, and none of us know how to read and write code.
For this class, how many hours each week should they expect to spend on reading and homework?
I really don't spend more than probably 2 hours. Unless there's a big project, then it takes a lot more.
For me, someone who attempts to go above and beyond, gets every single extra credit problem they can, and still only has an average grade in this class. I spend, especially during the first semester, I spent nearly, almost 20 to 10 hours a week on just programming. I'm kind of slow too.
For me, it's like 10 minutes for homework and like 2 hours or something for the projects.
I think with basic homework, it really only takes a few minutes. But when you have a project that week or something, it can dominate your homework schedule.
Why did you take this class, and did it meet your expectations?
As far as expectations, I think it's one of the best computer classes I've ever taken, just because of how in-depth it is. As far as why I took it, I don't really have a good answer. Just want to try it.
I took this class because it looks good on my college application, and I'm kind of interested in computers, so yeah.
I took this class because I wanted to be here. I wanted to learn computer science, I wanted to learn these programming languages, But I didn't want to just learn them. I wanted to understand them. I want to have firm understanding about these computer languages that are taught by Microsoft employees. And I thought that was one of the main reasons that I took this class.
Yeah, I took this class because I was interested in computers and I enjoyed programming and I wanted to learn more. And as far as expectations, I think it's exceeded my expectations pretty well.
Whether you're trying to make a lot of money or whether you just want to change the world, computer programming is an incredibly empowering skill to learn.
I think if someone had told me that software is really about humanity, that it's really about helping people by using computer technology, it would have changed my outlook a lot earlier.
To be able to actually come up with an idea and then see it in your hands and then be able to press a button and have it be in millions of people's hands. I mean, I think we're the first generation in the world that's really ever had that kind of experience.
The programmers of tomorrow are the wizards of the future. You know, you're going to look like you have magic powers compared to everybody else.
I think it's amazing. I think it's the closest thing we have to a superpower.
Great coders are today's rock stars. That's it.